Madridistas, what is happening, baby? Happy holidays to all of you. It is almost 2026, and it is almost the January transfer window for Real Madrid. Guys, I thought today we could hop on, do a little live stream. If you're watching live or if you're watching on the replay, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new around here, because we have a lot to talk about with what's been happening with Real Madrid. Yes, we haven't played a game in a while, but there's a lot of things working behind the scenes right now. And I think first things first, we need to start talking about the January transfer window. And because a lot of things are coming out that we're getting linked to, Ruben Neves over there in Al Hilal, we're getting rumored to a bunch of different people. I just want to come on here and tell you a couple of things that I don't want to just kind of mess around anything with you. I want to tell you what I believe is the truth regarding Real Madrid when it comes to the January transfer window, and then we can kind of talk about a little some of the summer transfers, Endrick news like that, the Vinny situation, and any questions you guys have too. I will be answering those in the live chat too. The first thing we need to be talking about though, January transfer window. We are linked to a couple of different players right now, and if you saw the thumbnail, you already know who I am talking about. Take a look with me as we are currently linked with both Adam Wharton and Kees Smit right now. Now, here's the thing with both of these players that we're being linked to. These are two midfielders, and one is more of a developmental player right now, coming out of the Dutch league, and then the other is coming from the Premier League in Adam Wharton. And the thing is right now, we've been linked to both of them, but we were linked to them in the summer too. And it looks like, according to Mario Cortinega, that we would be signing at least one of them in the summer if Rodrigo and Dani Ceballos would have left the club. So that is an interesting thing. These have both been long-term projects for Real Madrid that we're actually targeting in the transfer window. But when it comes to January, I'll just tell you right now, we're not making any moves. The only move that we would make is Endrick leaving on loan to Lyon, which is official now. That has happened. We will not be making any transfer windows. Anything will be happening. Do not expect it. And really, the way that Real Madrid works, and the reason why that kind of happens is just because what happens with Real Madrid, taking a look from this article, this is a great thing that they said. And this is the way I want to be mentioning it. Madrid tend to not be active in the winter transfer window. As a general rule, Madrid's view is that there are no good options available in January, and if there are, prices are excessive. That's how it is. And honestly, that's kind of the truth. You have to think about it. Only a couple of times that we've actually seen good January transfer windows. The last one last season was Kvaratskhelia going from Napoli over to PSG. Helped them win the Champions League last year. But realistically, we don't really see that many good big-time January transfers. I guess a couple of years ago was Enzo Fernandez, which I do want to be talking about Enzo Fernandez a little later too. I have some thoughts about him possibly coming to Real Madrid. But realistically, we don't really see it. And the way that Real Madrid kind of operates too is that we focus on, have we been tracking this player for a long time? Very rarely. I mean, think about it. Alphonso Davies, we were tracking for a long time. Rudiger, David Alaba, we were tracking. Jude Bellingham. I mean, I remember the whole Jude links that we had forever. Kylian Mbappe is a whole nother story. We were tracking that guy since he was like 18 years old. He's 17, whatever it was. We do not make rash decisions. And I actually think that is a good thing because, there are those rumors right now with the Ruben Neves situation from Al Hilal, him possibly wanting to come to Real Madrid. Here's the thing. If you would go and sign this guy, right, as a midfielder, as somebody who would come in, that means you're probably not signing anybody in the summer transfer window next season because it's not a short-term rental. It's not something that we're just going to get and then we're going to have him for 6 months and then he's going to go somewhere else and we're saying, oh, yes, we fixed the issue that we have. We're not doing any short-term loans at Real Madrid. We're not going to buy somebody just to fill a need at a short term. We want to be getting somebody who we can envision being in the project for a very long time. So that's why I don't imagine it would actually be happening too. But it's going to be interesting to see. Appreciate everybody hopping in here too. I will be answering your questions too as they come in. So appreciate you guys coming in here. What I want to be talking about though, the two players I really think it's going to be interesting to see is both Adam Wharton and Kees Smit. Again, taking a look at this article, Adam Wharton right now is 21, Kees Smit is 19. And both names, again, were discussed for Madrid back in the summer around the potential of a Dani Ceballos sale. Now, the thing is with both the players, I'd be lying to you if I said I've been watching a lot of Kees Smit because I don't think a lot of you have been watching Kees Smit either. But when it comes to Adam Wharton, I have been tracking him. And in general, something I also want to just kind of preach to all Madridistas out there to watch some of these kids that we are tracking at Real Madrid. When Jude Bellingham was at BVB, I was tracking him too. With Endrick going on loan to Lyon, I will 100% be watching Lyon games. Same thing goes with Nico Paz at Como. I've been seeing so many different things out there saying that Nico Paz is going to come in. He's going to be the 6. He's going to be the 8. That guy is 100% a 10. I would be absolutely shell-shocked if the guy came in and he's all of a sudden a deep-lying playmaker. That's not who the guy is. If anything, Jude Bellingham will be dropping deeper, Arda Güler will be dropping deeper, and Nico Paz will come in and be the 10 at Real Madrid. That's what's going to be happening if that guy would come in. But just as a general rule of thumb, whether it's Chema over there at Stuttgart, whoever it is, I recommend going and watching some of these players that we are linked to and the possibility of them coming back, because I think we have a better idea then when the rumors start flying out there is how good of a player they are. I'll be honest, when it comes to Smit and Adam Wharton, the thing is with Smit right now, it looks like that they would want around 60 million is what's being reported out there right now. Take a look with me at the article. They do not intend to sell the Dutchman in January and looking for around 60 million for a sale, with Barcelona, Manchester United, Newcastle, Borussia Dortmund, and Real Madrid are all the clubs who are interested. And then Wharton, when it comes to Adam Wharton, he is under contract at Crystal Palace until 2029 and does not have a release clause. So when it comes to both of those are not cheap players at all. I mean, 60 million on a 19-year-old who's only played in the Dutch league, that's really a developmental plan that maybe in a year or two, maybe you can be saying, hey, is this guy good enough? Adam Wharton, I think, is probably the closest thing that you can have in saying he's been proven, because he has done it at the Premier League. I mean, go and watch him at Crystal Palace when they played against Arsenal the other day. The guy was balling out there. The guy's been very, very good lately. And he's really not the flashiest name. He's not the flashiest player. But what Real Madrid needs right now is a deep-lying playmaker, a central midfielder who can control the game, dictate the pace. And that is something I think Adam Wharton can do. Now, the issue when it comes to Adam Wharton, he's going to be expensive. I would guess, if it was me and I was guessing, the fact that he is 21, the fact that he has played in the Premier League, and the fact that his contract is until 2029, 100 mil, 100 mil, he does not look like a $100 million player, 100 million euro player, 100 million pound player. But that's probably what the guy's going to be. I would guess anywhere between 60 and 100, and I would lean closer to 100 million is what he's going to demand in the transfer market. Now, will Real Madrid be willing to do that? Maybe. I think they're probably more likely to go get a Kees Smit and say, oh, developmental plan. Oh, we can save some money here. Oh, we can do this. I would say go get Adam Wharton. Hopefully, maybe we can be in the middle, 80 million, something like that. That's what I would expect Real Madrid to try to negotiate. But just the kind of the way that we've been operating right now is that we want a good deal instead of a good player sometimes. That seems to be, especially, I mean, look at all the free 99 players that we've been getting lately. I don't exactly understand why we're trying to do this tactic, but I don't know. It's an interesting thing. You know, the next thing let's talk about too, and shout out to Dominator too. He just mentioned it. Gahey, Upamecano, and Schlotterbeck. We're being linked to center backs. And that's the thing right now, is we're being linked to multiple different center backs right now. Whether it was Kanate over there, Upamecano, Gahey. Here's the thing. We're out on the sweepstakes on Kanate over at Liverpool. He is not somebody who I have ever rated. If you guys have been watching the channel for a long time, you know I don't rate the guy. I don't think he's that good. I think Virgil van Dijk's been carrying him for years. Upamecano, something about him, man. I don't know. I don't rate it. And here's the thing. Bayern Munich right now, fantastic team. Doesn't make a lot of sense for him to leave. And the thing, too, with Upamecano being reported out there is that he wants crazy wages to come to Real Madrid. And so the thing is, you have to remember, too, when it comes to the free transfer window, is yes, this player might come for free, technically, right? But what they want is they want a huge signing on bonus. They say, hey, if I'm going to come to this club, how much are you going to pay me? How much are you going to pay my agent? What's my salary going to be? Because yes, I am technically going on free. So that means that Bayern Munich would not get any money for this. The player still wants some money. The player still wants a huge signing bonus. And apparently Upamecano wants crazy numbers out there. So I'm not sure if that's actually going to be happening. I mean, you know, the thing is too, you know, Harrison just mentioned it. Pay out Alaba's contract, deregister him, and sign Gahey for 25 million, 6 months left. I think this is a good call. Alaba's getting paid insane. And it's the same thing that I mentioned with Upamecano, is that he came for a free, he got crazy wages. That's kind of what happened with him. Now, the issue with this Harrison, I will mention this. If you pay out Alaba's contract, I think that's something we could probably do. We haven't seen him. He will be leaving. Alaba will be leaving at the end of the season, 100%. Write it down in pen. You can do that. The issue with Gahey for 25 million, Gahey's focus right now, and this is the focus of a lot of players too. We'll talk about Endrick here in just a second. They want to be starting in the World Cup. At right now, the current situation for Gahey is that he will be starting in the World Cup, in my opinion, under Thomas Tuchel for England. He's getting game in and game out. He is the captain right now for Crystal Palace, even though he will not be signing a new contract. That's what it looks like. He's going to be leaving at the end of the year. Right now for Guéhi, I think his focus is, let's have a decent season at Crystal Palace. I will leave at the end of the season, but if I get game time, if I'm captain, if I'm starting week in and week out, I will be a starter for the England national team when it comes to the World Cup. And that's such a big focus that I think a lot of us don't really think of sometimes when we think of these players. When it is a World Cup year, when it's a Euro year, something like that, these players want to be a part of the national team. Look at Endrick. What happened to Endrick? Endrick, I really don't think he'd be going out on loan to Lyon unless it was a World Cup year, because the guy wants to play. He wants to go out there and prove to Carlo Ancelotti saying, hey, you need to be bringing me in. You need to be bringing me in. So why I would do that for Guéhi, Harrison, why I would be doing that for Guéhi, paying the $25 million, Crystal Palace, I think would be incentivized to do it since he would be leaving for free. I don't think that happens because Guéhi doesn't want the move. And here's the thing too. Guéhi's an Englishman. I don't know how much Spanish he knows. And here's the thing also. When it comes to Real Madrid, it is such a step up from a Crystal Palace. I mean, it was a huge step up for Bournemouth, for Dean Howson, but Dean Howson was a Spanish international. He understood the language. He understood what it meant to go play for Real Madrid. I could see Guéhi being scared of the opportunity. I really think so. Whether it's Real Madrid or Barcelona, I think he might be scared of the opportunity. And he probably just goes, signs for Liverpool, signs for Chelsea, something like that. I don't know. I like Guéhi. I think he's better compared to Upamecano. And when it comes to Konate, not my favorite center back in the world, but I think it's interesting. Now, I know, Javier, you are saying for me it's Guéhi or Schlotterbeck. I like both of them as options. I really do. I think that Guéhi's very good. I also think that Schlotterbeck's very good. He's proven it too at Borussia Dortmund, and Borussia Dortmund has proven time and time again, whether it was Dembele, whether it was Haaland, whether it was all these players, Robert Lewandowski, the list goes on and on. These players, they can play for Borussia Dortmund, then they go on to lead to success. It is such a great club over there, such a great developmental club that they eventually sell their players. It is a selling club at the end of the day, though. They don't really keep their best, unfortunately. So I do like Schlotterbeck a lot. I'm not sure. I don't know. Like, if you were a center back right now, like take everything aside. Take everything aside, whether it's Real Madrid or Barcelona. Would you really want to be a center back at Barcelona and just kind of get caught with your hand, your pants down all the time in that high line? I wouldn't want to be. I think being a center back for the Barcelona scheme is completely a miserable idea. I think coming to Real Madrid is a way better option. Now, maybe Schlotterbeck just prefers Barcelona. Maybe he prefers Real Madrid. Maybe he prefers to be going to Bayern Munich. Schlotterbeck will be an interesting one to follow over the next couple of weeks, too. I think it's going to be interesting to see next couple of months for him, too. Shout out to my guy, Levi, too. Appreciate you. Good talk. Who is our midfield brain we should bring in, though? For me, mate, I want Adam Wharton. The more I've seen of him, I've been very impressed with him. I think he could come in and really just kind of dominate the midfield for us. I really think he would come in and, just bring a lot of, he can kind of keep it all intact. I think he could distribute the ball really well. He's really good on the ball too. I think his defense is pretty underrated. I like his profile overall too. He's just a size out there. I rate him. I think he's very good. Now, the player that we've been linked to in the past, and somebody who I could see possibly coming to Real Madrid in the future, is Enzo Fernandez. This might be a crazy thing to say, and I want to hear from you guys too in the comment section or in the live chat if you're watching right now. I want to hear from you about Enzo Fernandez. I rate Enzo Fernandez. I think he's done very good at Chelsea. Now, Chelsea paid an arm and a leg for him. Now, they do have a couple of options over there at center mid, because Caicedo, in my opinion, is the best DM in the world right now. But they do have a couple other options when it comes to center mid. The thing with Chelsea right now, they want to be selling players and turning a profit and then going and investing more players and constantly doing that. The links have been there with Enzo Fernandez too. And the thing that I also think that we are missing when it comes to Real Madrid, and I understand that this might be an interesting thing, and you guys might question this a little. We need a leader out there. And Enzo Fernandez came into Chelsea right away and was a leader. And it really kind of questioned, you say, why is this guy, this 21-year-old Argentinian coming? He doesn't even understand English. He's coming over there to the Premier League and he's being a captain. He's a pretty good leader out there. Yes, I understand he had the whole issues with the French national team before. I understand that. But Real Madrid right now, we are lacking a leader. One of the things that Xabi Alonso wanted, apparently, reports were out there that he wanted Luka Modric to stay because Luka Modric provides that leadership out there that Real Madrid is lacking right now. I think Enzo Fernandez can come in. He can be a deep lying playmaker at times. He can be a 10 at times. He can be an 8. He's very versatile out there. I still think Adam Wharton's probably a better, deep lying playmaker than Enzo Fernandez, but Enzo Fernandez, I think, could come in. He already knows Spanish. He would be a very good leader for Real Madrid out there, too. He might not have the captain's armband, but I do think he'd be a good leader out there. A lot of you saying, no, racist, too much of an ego, sell Arda for Stiller and get Paz. Nico Paz will be coming to Real Madrid. I am very, very confident when it comes to that. Nico Paz will be an absolute steal for Real Madrid, too. I mean, the guy, in my opinion, right now is probably one of the best, top 5 easily, players over there in Serie A. So I could 100% see that happening for Real Madrid. Let's see. Javier, I heard Nico Paz deal is final. He is coming back in the summer for $9 million. No, he is. He will be coming back to Real Madrid. Real Madrid, everything points to that happening. We already have a buyback clause, so it's not even us negotiating. The guys from the academy for Real Madrid, I think it will be happening. Now, when it comes to Chema, Vic, I don't think that would be happening. I've been trying to watch Stuttgart more. And again, if you're just hopping in here, I recommend it. Go and watch all these players. Go and watch all these guys and see, how good are they actually doing out there for their club. I think Chema's done pretty good so far from what I've seen from him at Stuttgart, but I would like to see a little bit more. I think maybe one more season for him, and then we can kind of see, just a little bit more from him. And then I'm excited to see maybe the possibility of him coming back. I don't think right now, I don't think he's ready. Right now. So I think it'd be interesting to see right now. Exactly. Would that be happening? Would it not be? Now, somebody who I do want to be talking about is Bobby Endrick. Endrick, he gets an official loan out to Lyon. And I want to hear from you guys too. How are you feeling about the loan for Endrick to Lyon? Here's the thing. For me, I kind of like it, man. I kind of like it because the thing with Endrick is he's going to have the opportunity right away to go and get minutes, and he's going to have the opportunity to play a lot more. And for me, I'm excited to be watching him over at Lyon. I think the guy's actually, I think he's going to be tearing it up. I really do. I think he's going to go over there, banging goal and goal, game after game. I think he's going to look really good. I think he's going to go to the World Cup. I do think Carlo Ancelotti will call him up because right now for Brazil, there's not that many good strikers. There's not that many. There's possibilities. There's profiles of them, but they don't really have a great, out and out number 9 right now over there for Brazil. So I do think that he might be coming back after a very good stint at Lyon. It's only a 6-month loan. They have no option to buy. I think it's going to be interesting to see. I think it's going to be very good. Juju's excited about Bobby going, Dominator saying very good. He will get confidence. That's the very, very important thing for him. He needs to gain confidence, and he really needs to kind of get the trust too from Xabi Alonso. And here's the thing too, let's just be honest. Is Xabi Alonso the manager next season for Real Madrid? Probably not. I honestly would be surprised if Xabi Alonso was the manager. I might have to make a new intro to these live streams too, if that would be happening. I don't know. And you guys are saying Lyon will winning the Europa too? That'd be good. A good opportunity for Endrick. I am very excited for Endrick, man. Very excited. I think this is only going to I think it's going to benefit him a ton. Savian says, what do you think about Van de Ven? I think he's pretty good. I would like to see more from him. So maybe I just need to be watching him a little bit more. I've liked what I've seen from him. The issue with Van de Ven, I think he would be expensive. I'm going to have to do it live right now to see exactly what his transfer. I got to see when his contract's up, because I believe for Van de Ven, I think his contract's up for a while too. So if you would go and have to buy him, 2029 is when Van de Ven is actually out of contract at Spurs. So when it comes to him as a center back, 60, 70 million, something like that. The issue right now for Real Madrid is choosing how to spend our money, because we did get good news coming out to saying that, hey, Real Madrid, we've made all this money. We've done very good lately. When it comes to how much we've been able to win, how much we've been able to actually earn, we're pretty rich. We're pretty rich right now. When we take a look at how we're doing, Real Madrid are expecting to make over 400 million just from the Santiago Bernabeu revenue this season through concerts, the Bernabeu tour, events, restaurants, and the Infinite Bernabeu. There will be a 31% increase in revenue, a record-breaking number for Real Madrid. That is a huge, huge number for Real Madrid that will allow us to compete with some of these Premier League teams when it comes to how much money we can be spending in the summer transfer window. Because again, guys, I do not believe that we'll be making any changes, anything different in the January transfer window. It's not the way that Real Madrid operates. It's just, as much as we would like it to happen, it's just not what happens for Real Madrid. Again, reading that quote, Madrid tend to not be active in the winter transfer window as a general rule. Madrid's view is that there are no good options available in January, and if there are, prices are excessive. That's the issue that Real Madrid faces week in and week out, every single transfer window in January. That's why we don't do it. We just don't do it, man. Doesn't make a lot of sense. You guys are saying Zuzou will manage France effective July 2026. Yeah, he will. I think he's going to do good there. The thing is right now, the French national team is a better job right now than Real Madrid when it comes to Zuzou. Zuzou's already been here, guys, multiple times. He's already won everything he needs to as a manager at Real Madrid. He wants to remain having a good relationship with Real Madrid. I don't think a third stint for Zuzou would do him any good. I don't think it makes any sense for him to be coming to Real Madrid again. Does it really solve anything? No. Yeah, in my opinion, I don't think so. I don't think so. Madrid is charging Americans upward of 300 plus for kits. I haven't seen that. I mean, the kits, first of all, the kits are extremely expensive. Very, very expensive for the kits. I'm not exactly sure why they're so expensive all the time. I remember when they were like $90, $100, something like that. $300 for a kit. Insane. And speaking of kits too, I saw some of the leaks too for the kits coming up. I like the green away one. I don't like the home one at all. Too. Guys, if you have any questions too, put it in the chat right now. I want to hear from you. Transfer targets, questions about Real Madrid, anything like that, let me know in the chat. Very curious. I say bring him back. He can revive us. Maybe. I don't know if Zuzou could. Let's see. Madrid don't think Van de Ven worth 100 million, but Spurs want 100 million, so I don't think we were getting him. That's a good one. Nah. Is he worth 100 mil, guys? In my opinion, no. I don't think he's worth 100 mil. Night game, and Madrid are not dumb. You might not like them, but again, you have a messy profile picture. So how can we even take that? Too? So Barca's away kit looked fire. Haven't seen it, mate. If we sack Xabi, who do you think we should bring? There's a difference though. Great question. It's a great question. Who do you think we should bring in? In my opinion, I would bring in Jurgen Klopp. That's who I would want at Real Madrid. Now, here's the thing. Who would take the job? Because when it comes to Real Madrid, when it comes to the squad right now, guys, 9, 10 players that I probably think need to be leaving Real Madrid for Real Madrid to be successful, and then bringing in new players and developing these players too will lead us to success. I don't think right now that there's any manager out there. I think honestly, any manager right now would come into Real Madrid and really won't change a lot. I really don't think so. Jurgen Klopp is who I would want, but I don't think he's going to be able to come to Real Madrid and really change a lot of things happen. I really think we have to wait, unfortunately, until the summer to get a reset. I still think we can win La Liga. We need some things to happen. We need to be getting on better form. Hopefully we can be doing that. I'm just optimistic about it. There's nothing really, I'm not confident about it. Optimistic, not confident about it. I would want to be seeing Jurgen Klopp. That's who I wanted over Xabi Alonso, because my issue with Xabi Alonso coming in is I wanted it to work. I want it to work at Real Madrid. I don't want to be getting a new manager every single year. I don't want to be losing 3 games, having to go get a new manager. Unfortunately, that's what Real Madrid is, and I understand that. But for Xabi Alonso, I thought this job might be too big for him now. The guy's in his mid-40s. He was only coaching over there at Leverkusen. I said it when he got hired. I will say it again. I wanted Jurgen Klopp as my number 1 option. I thought he would do very good here at Real Madrid. Maybe I was wrong. Who knows? But Jurgen Klopp is who I would want. I think if he does get fired, though, Arbiola, the Castilla manager, would be the person who gets promoted. Now, the positive, if it is Arbiola, I believe I'm saying his name right. If it is that guy, I think he would use a lot more of the academy players. And that's something that I think that we need to be seeing happening more and more, because these academy players, I would rather see these academy players playing in their normal positions than us playing first team players out of position. Like, don't give me Asensio anymore at right back. I don't want to be seeing Asensio anymore at right back. It doesn't make any sense. I know, Javier, I know you're saying that Xabi he's not experienced enough. That's how I feel. That's how I feel too. Let's see. Manuel, Real Madrid's current problem goes beyond the pitch and management. Imagine a team with this level of recurring injuries aren't bothered about signing a defender or even a decent deep-lying midfielder. 100% agree with you, mate. You know, the thing is, we have so many injuries. I will try to pull up the list right now, and we can take a look at all the injuries, because for me right now, there is a ridiculous list of injuries for Real Madrid that realistically, like, how can we go in and game out with all these injuries that we have? It honestly doesn't make any sense too. We will share this one for us. Okay. We will share this one. So right now we're looking, Carvajal's out right now, Militao's out, Fede Valverde's out, Trent Alexander-Arnold's out. So right now it's saying that, okay, we have some players coming back, but the issue right now, let's sort it by lowest wages right now, okay? David Alaba needs to be leaving Real Madrid, okay? Dani Carvajal, as much as I love the guy, he also needs to be leaving Real Madrid. Dani Ceballos needs to be leaving Real Madrid. Rudiger probably needs to be leaving. Ferland Mendy, Fran Garcia, Eder Militao, as much as I love the guy and I rate him, the guy has back-to-back ACLs, gets another injury, he's out till February. Don't know about that. Brahim, hopefully he does good for Morocco, and hopefully we can go and sell him too. Camavinga, I'm waiting to see right now. Trent, I will be worried about long-term. I'll just be honest with everybody. I think the guy, he has had injury issues before. He has not had the best start so far at Real Madrid. I'm worried about him a little bit. Rodrigo, I would even be open to selling. I think he's been doing a lot better right now. Vinny, I'd be definitely willing to be selling Vinny. And then when it comes to the rest of them too, wait and see for me. But you see what I'm saying? There's literally 8 to 10 players that probably could be leaving Real Madrid, guys. They probably should be leaving Real Madrid. And unfortunately, we just haven't seen it, man. We just haven't seen it. I think we need to be doing a lot of different things coming up. And I don't know. I don't know what's happening, though. Shout out to my guy, Jonas. So appreciate you. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I'm getting, Arbeloa. I didn't call him Areola, though, so I didn't do that bad. Let's see. Who's your second choice other than Klopp? Maybe Unai Emery. You know, Unai Emery, that's a good shout. Unai Emery, I think, has done good so far over there at Aston Villa. I think, you know, he has had time over here in La Liga. He was over at PSG. Aston Villa right now, they're balling right now. Hopefully they can lose this weekend against Chelsea. But I don't know. I think that might be a good shout, though. That might be a good shout, too. If you guys have a question, too, for me, put it in the chat, too. I will 100% read it if it's a super chat. Otherwise, I'm trying to get to all your questions, too. I appreciate you guys hopping in here, too. I hope you guys had a happy holidays, too. Merry Christmas to you. Happy early New Year for you. Appreciate you guys hopping in here, too. Of course, we'll be making some more videos here, too. I might be doing a video, too, saying who should be out for Real Madrid, do a keep, sell, loan video. I think might be doing that too, but I just want to kind of hop in here for about an hour, chat a little bit with you guys too, tell you my thoughts about some of the transfers that we might be doing too and stuff like that. So I appreciate you guys doing that. If you guys do like the content, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like the video for you, boy. I very much appreciate everybody hopping in here. Very much, guys. Thank you. Let's see. Let's be realistic. If we don't sign players, we can't compete for all the trophies this season. We need better signings. We need signings, or better still, make use of our academy players. 100% Emmanuel. You know, the truth is we won't be signing anybody in January. That's the truth. That's the truth right now. You know, when it comes to the injuries that we've had for Real Madrid, it's just recurring injury again and again, time and time again. I don't understand why we're dealing with as many injuries as we have been dealing with. It doesn't really make sense that all these players are getting injured. The people who are injured constantly got to get out. Got to get out of the club. I don't think that we will be competing, honestly, for all the trophies this season. La Liga, if we can win La Liga, that would be a miracle, to be honest with you. Champions League, I really don't believe so. Now, the thing is, too, with Champions League, it's a weird thing because I don't think Arsenal's that good right now. This might come back to bite me in the ass. But I don't think Arsenal's that good. You look at the past couple of games for them, I do think their defense is very good. But when it comes to their attack, man, I really think that they got down 2-0 in a game. Are they going to come back? Honestly, are they going to come back? The past 3 games for them, I believe it was 2 own goals, 1 penalty. Maybe it was 3 own goals and a penalty is how they won those games. What is that? Like, how are you winning all the time? Big up to my guy, Sam. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Big up. Jonas. Endrick or Gonzalo Garcia for you? Bobby for me. I think Endrick has a lot more potential than Gonzalo Garcia. I've never rated Gonzalo Garcia an incredible amount. I think he can be serviceable, and that's probably the extent of it. I think he can be serviceable. I don't think he can be anything fantastic. Give me Endrick. Endrick has a lot more natural abilities, everything like that. Give me Endrick for me. I like Gonzalo Garcia. I want him to succeed. Endrick has more talent. I think Endrick has a bigger future in general in the terms of football. I think he's a better player. So shout out to my guy, DeMar Dixon. Thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Very much appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much. What if, let's see, what are you saying? What if rescues our season starting in January? Should he stay or should he go? If you could sign one player in January, who would you sign? Ooh, great question, mate. Great question. Very much appreciate the super chat again. If I could sign, this is tough. You know, if I could sign one player, there was one name immediately came to my mind, and that is Vitinha over at PSG. Vitinha is my dream midfielder. Adam Wharton, he would be serviceable. I think some of these other players, Kees Smit, maybe, who knows? Maybe that guy's the next big thing in terms of midfield. Vitinha is the guy. Vitinha is a baller. Vitinha would bring stability to our midfield. I think he would pair up so well with a Tchouaméni out there, with a Jude Bellingham, with Arda Güler out there, with Camavinga whenever the guy's actually healthy. I think Vitinha would come in and bring stability to us. I think he would be able to provide assists to Kylian Mbappe, to Vinny Jr. if Vinny Jr. could score, to Rodrigo. Vitinha could come in and absolutely boss the midfield. I think he would be a fantastic signing for us. Again, is that possible? Probably not. Probably not. I don't think he would happen. Now, the issue too, DeMar, the issue too that we're running into with him is that could he come in and, you know, help our defense? No, not really. The biggest issue we've had so far is our back line's been just decimated with injuries. Whether it is Militao getting hurt, Alaba's been hurt and not even existent anymore. Trent Alexander-Arnold's out. Danny Carvajal is out. Alvaro Carreras and Fran Garcia both were suspended. So we're dealing with issues there. I believe Vitinha would come in and really bring the stability to Real Madrid and really could probably push us over the line and really where we could just dictate these games, end the games, dead the games off. I would love Vitinha. That would be my number one signing I would like to see, just in general, but especially in the January transfer window. So I appreciate the super chat, DeMar. Thank you very much, mate. Very much appreciate you. Very much appreciate you. Sam is saying Gonzalo Garcia for me. I don't think so. I don't think so. Bayern is the best team right now. I think Bayern has the most potential. I don't know if you guys been watching too. My guy Carl over there at Bayern Munich too. He was at Real Madrid at a point. Yo, Carl right now, if you guys are not watching Leonard Carl, know the name. 17-year-old, absolutely bossing it over there. Some people are calling him the German Messi. I think the guy is a baller. I would be open to him maybe eventually coming to Real Madrid. I like my guy, a guy like Carl, man like Carl. Big up to him. 0 open play goals, Daly. Yeah, that's a crazy thing for Arsenal. That's a crazy thing. If not Klopp bringing the special one. Oh, Marino. Endrick has more potential for Real. Hey, that's kind of how I feel. That's kind of how I feel too. Real Madrid has golden opportunities with all these young players to really create a super team that can gel. Just need the right manager / coach and medical fitness team. Leonard, I agree with you. I do think that Real Madrid is loaded with talent. I just think right now trying to figure out exactly how we can get it all figured out exactly is something that we're still kind of struggling with right now. We're still struggling exactly. How can we get it all figured out? What can we do? I don't know. I still think that we need to be bringing in some players, but we will see. Daly, if you don't remember, we got offered Arnold, a rich guy, to replace Perez. He would have gotten us $1 billion, but we rejected it. Okay, so Vanessa. So when it comes to Arnold, I believe he's the guy who owns I believe he owns Louis Vuitton. I believe he owns all those, super things, everything like that. I don't know. I think the guy owns Paris FC too, the team right next to PSG, which is an interesting thing. I don't know if he would actually come in and be a great president at the same time. You know what I mean? I think maybe we could get investment from him and take some of the money. I would take the money and run. I don't know if he'd be a great president, but we will see. We will see what happens in the future too. Let's see. Bringing Coach Carnage and Dave to smack these players. Kevin, where am I? Kevin, what am I doing for that? What am I doing? Am I the medical team? Ooh. I don't know about that. Daly second, Xabi Alonso will definitely not solve the problem. Xabi Alonso has his own problems with the players too, and also the presidency. However, If Xabi goes, I prefer Jurgen Klopp. Mate, I 100% prefer Klopp too. I would love to see Klopp. At the same time, if you would fire Xabi Alonso during the season, Klopp's not coming. Klopp is a dream. Klopp is a dream. Klopp would not be coming. It would be the Casilla manager, Arbeloa. The guy gave me the pronunciation. I already forgot it. I don't think that would be happening, but I would love to see it. I would love to see Klopp. If Klopp would come, I think he would be coming in the summer. If that would happen, you'd have to convince him. I don't know. Let's see. What are we saying? Appreciate you, my guy, Zach. Appreciate you hopping in here too. You guys said Endrick has more potential. I 100% agree. 100% agree. You know, Daly, the problem is much deeper than just the manager and the injuries of players barely press anymore. Also, they look like they never played together before when they were attacking. This is true. You know, the interesting thing right now, mate, with Real Madrid, it is not just a manager problem. Yes, the manager is the most easily replaceable person. You can go replace the manager and you can go expect, immediate results to a certain point. The issue for Real Madrid right now, I've said it time and time again, I'll say again, who's scoring if Kylian Mbappe is not scoring? Vinny scored 13 goals in all of 2025, guys. 13 goals. That's a goal a month. It's not good enough. And then when it comes to the midfield, is Jude Bellingham going to be scoring every game? I mean, at a time, the guy was playing a false nine. Of course, he was scoring then. We can say, yes, he was scoring. He's not playing that anymore. Rodrigo, the guy scored twice, and it took him like 30 games to score twice. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think Real Madrid, we have a huge issue when it comes to scoring right now. If it's not Kylian Mbappe, yes, Kylian Mbappe sometimes is not helping us when it comes to him being a true number 9. He's not doing that. But I still think the guy is doing a ton right now. I think he's doing so much that we still need more support around him. And I still think it's a full reset in the summer. Like 10 players, guys, I want to be seeing leave for Real Madrid. I want to be seeing them. One of the most underrated football YouTubers, Dally. Hey, Vanessa, very much appreciate it. I love the goat emoji. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying out here too. We're on the road to 10K. We're not going to hit it before 2026, but hopefully early 2026 we can hit it. But I appreciate every single one of you guys too. I appreciate you guys hopping in here too. The day after Christmas, I hope it was a great Christmas for you. If you don't celebrate it, happy holidays, happy early New Year too. To you, of course, more videos coming soon. And I want to hear from you guys too. This is a Real Madrid channel first and foremost. This is Real Madrid. But if you guys want me talking about more teams, other teams like that, I don't really care about Barcelona. I really don't. I will troll the hell out of them, trust me. But I'll be honest, if Barcelona is playing some random team, I'm probably not watching the game. If Barcelona is playing some random team and then there's Liverpool, Manchester City who's playing, I'm watching Liverpool, Manchester City. But I want to hear from you guys. If you guys want more content like that, let me know. Let me know. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. Let's see. King City. What's up, Dally? How was the Xmas? It was good, mate. It was good. Hope yours was good too. I appreciate it. Oh, I read that one. Big up to you though, mate. Big up to you. Interesting. Arnault's son owns Paris FC, but Daddy Arnault would invest in Madrid. Hey. Interesting. Interesting. Are you still gaming, Dally? You know, Kevin, I'm trying a game right now. Arc Raiders right now in Fortnite for me. And a little NCAA. That's what we've been doing lately. That's what we've been doing. How about you, Kevin? What are you doing? Rudy's saying, don't talk about Barcelona. I'll just troll them. Don't worry, baby. Don't worry. I'm trying. I don't really care. I don't really care about them. Daily Arsenal can't score from open play. They can't. They're a set piece FC. They're still a very good team. And defensively, I still think they're very good. But for me, man, I don't know. I don't rate them. I would say Bayern Munich. I think Bayern Munich's better. I think Man City's actually going to be a real threat. It looks like Man City is getting, I'm blanking on his name right now. From Bournemouth. Who is he going to be getting? You guys will let me know in the chat. It looks like Man City's going to be getting him. So it's going to be interesting to see. I think Man City might be a threat for the Champions League. Might be a threat to the Champions League. Shout out to my guy, King in the making. It's my guy right there, man. That's my guy. Little Florida connection, man. We're like this. Bless up, Dally. One of the major issues with Madrid is that the team doesn't have a distinct philosophy anymore. This makes getting the correct player profile and coaches difficult. King in the making, my guy. Very much appreciate the super chat. 100% agree with you, mate. 100% agree. The philosophy for Real Madrid right now, we don't really have one. We are still trying to figure it out, you guys. Semenyo, thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. I was blanking on the name. Appreciate you. Back to you, King. Back to you. I agree. We don't have a philosophy right now, and we don't have an identity. For Barcelona and stuff like that, for some of these teams. I mean, let's talk Arsenal. Set piece FC. This is how they're going to be scoring. They're going to be defensive, and they're going to, if they get a 1-0 lead, this is what they're going to do. They're going to hold it tight, make sure nothing happens to really dead the game, and they're comfortable winning the game 1-0. I think that's what Xabi Alonso ideally would like to do, because the thing is, I've mentioned it time and time again, when it comes to Real Madrid, if we get a 1-0 lead, we're going to hold it tight. We're going to just lock it down, and that's what we're going to try to do. When it comes to Barcelona, it's like if we're 2-0 up, I want the third, I want the fourth. I would rather be seeing Real Madrid go and do that, because I've always said the best defense sometimes is offense. I still think we don't know exactly what Real Madrid wants to be doing. I believe Xabi Alonso wants to be doing one thing, but when you're dealing with all these injuries, when you're dealing with the crisis that we're dealing with, what can you do? What can you do? I don't know. Getting the correct players out there, I don't know who it would be. Coaching, it's honestly difficult for Xabi Alonso right now. I don't exactly know what he needs to be doing differently. I honestly think he's going to lose his job. Real Madrid's eventually going to lose a game or two. We're going to fire him, go get another coach, and it's not going to matter. And we're going to be doing the same thing in the summer. But I don't know. King of the Making, though, very much appreciate the super chat, my guy. Always appreciate you, mate. Always appreciate you. Appreciate all you guys, too, saying Semenyo, because I was blanking on the name. When the handcuffs come off Barca, we're going to be forced to play with when we can sign what the team need. 100% King City. I think this team has a very good makeup right now at Real Madrid. I do. I think there's a lot of fantastic individual players. So is the big thing I need to be saying. Because we do not play as a team right now. We still struggle to really link up. It never looks pretty. It's a lot of individual brilliance when we're scoring goals into. And so it's tough sometimes to be like, was this a good game, or was this an individual brilliance game? Lately, it's been Kylian Mbappe individual brilliance. Sometimes it's Jude Bellingham individual brilliance. Arda Güler individual brilliance. Sometimes Vinny, sometimes. But we don't really play as a team. We very rarely, the thing is when I'm like, oh my God, we scored a team goal. We passed it multiple times and it was a team goal. When I'm excited about that, that should be the standard at Real Madrid. We should be doing that all the time. And unfortunately, we're so many individuals out there. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I do think we can smash Barcelona too. And this is just me being honest. Let me take a sip of water. I'm dying here. All right. So listen to what I'm saying. This Real Madrid team can still beat Barcelona. 100%. We've already beat Barcelona. Okay. The way that Barcelona plays is so inviting to Real Madrid. Look, the high line is meant to we can just destroy it, honestly. Look at what Kylian Mbappe has done. Kylian Mbappe has smashed, I think it's like 9 goals the guy scored against Barcelona. Something insane. We probably should have won the game 4-1 against them before. Maybe even 4-0. Real Madrid can beat Barcelona even today. I honestly think we could be doing that. Now, the issue is something I didn't think we would be doing, is just giving up goals and just struggling against these teams that have these low blocks. And eventually we're losing a game to a Celta Vigo at home. We're drawing a game to a Rayo Vallecano. That's things that we shouldn't be doing. And it's frustrating to be doing that. Maybe in a one-off tournament where it's a Champions League game, maybe like that, maybe on our best day, we can be matching up well against a team and maybe we can be winning. Time will tell. I don't know. For me right now, I want to hear from you in the chat, though. Do you think we have a better likelihood of winning La Liga or Champions League? And I know right now, it's probably not that likely for either one of them, but I want to hear from you. What do you think is the most likely one that we could actually win? La Liga, I don't know. Champions League, we're in really good position still when it comes to the top 8, so I could see us doing well there. But at the same time, man, I don't think we're good enough. I don't know. I don't know. The problem is they keep us out. I mean, Garcia's been good. Garcia's been good lately for them. I think there's a lot of glaze that goes for him. And that's kind of the thing with Barcelona. Like, let's just be honest, guys. When it comes to Barcelona and some of the glaze that we see from them, I'm going to show you guys this in just a second. And you guys will probably laugh at it too. But it's kind of just like the truth, man. When it comes to Barcelona and when it comes to how they act out there, man. Like, you guys are going to laugh at this. But I'm not even kidding when I show you this. This is exactly how it is for Barcelona. I'm going to hide you, mate. You got a donkey. Then you got the best donkey in the world. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? They put on the Barcelona kit, and some of these people think they're the best player in the world. It's the best goalkeeper. Some of the things I've been seeing out there, that Joan Garcia is better than Thibaut Courtois. What? Did you just start watching football? Are you only watching him? Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, man? I don't even know. I honestly don't even know. I don't even know. You guys are saying La Liga, Champions League, no chance. Maybe La Liga a bit. Copa del Rey. You know, Timmy, the thing is with Copa, it's backup central out there now. We struggled in the first one, but maybe. La Liga or Super Copa. Super Copa is coming up very soon. Atletico Madrid in Saudi Arabia. That's going to be a tough one, man. That's going to be a tough one to see. Atletico Madrid, 5-2 is what they smashed us before. Super Copa might be our best chance to win a trophy. It might be. You win 2 games, you win the trophy. Can we win the 2 games, though? Easier said than done. Easier said than done. I think we have a better chance of winning the UCL. You know, that's almost how I'm feeling, mate. That's almost how I'm feeling, to be honest with you. It's hard to succeed with a team of Mbappe and Vini who can't press the ball. Both are liabilities with Real Madrid without the ball. Either of them need to be benched or sold with a number 9. Again, I agree with you, mate. I agree with you, Emmanuel. The thing is, though, I do think that Vini and Mbappe have been pressing a little bit more, but eventually it goes to pseudo press where they look like they're pressing, but they're just not, man. They're just not. So who knows? Who knows? We do need to be better. Why does Real Madrid hate the January transfer window? I will pull it up again for you. The exact quote that we actually saw. Let me pull this up real quick for you, mate. This was, again, from Mario Cortinega. And take a look with me. Let me just move that up. Okay. Let me hide this. This is what I want you guys to understand. This is what it's being reported. Mario Cortinega, very close to Real Madrid. He works for the Athletic. So shout out to him. Great article. What positions will they be looking at in January? It is unlikely that Madrid will make any moves in January. Firstly, because the squad is considered to be qualified enough to compete for all titles. The board sees the academy as a valuable resource for emergency situations, even if Alonso has only fielded 19-year-old Victor Valdepeñas and very briefly 21-year-old David Jimenez. Secondly, and this is the biggest thing, this is the big takeaway I want from you guys to understand this. Madrid tend to not be active in the winter transfer window as a general rule. Last time we actually signed with somebody, guys, 2019. It's been a long, long time, right? Madrid's view is that there are no good options available in January. And if there are good options, the prices are excessive. That is probably the truth. That is probably the truth that we need to be understanding. That when it comes to the January transfer window, who's honestly out there? Semenyo's out there. Is he going to come to Real Madrid to fix it? No. Are we actually going to be able to go get Vitinha? Probably not. Would Adam Wharton come for $100 million? Do we want Adam Wharton for $100 million? Kees Smit doesn't look like likely to be sold. So I don't really know who we would even go get. I've seen the rumors with Ruben Neves over there for Al Hilal. I don't think, because if you get Ruben Neves, you're not going to be able to get Adam Wharton or Kees Smit in all likelihood, right? So see, this is what, Timmy, if you get him, you are probably not getting somebody else next year. So, Timmy, I want to hear from you, Timmy. Would you get Ruben Neves for $20 million in January, which means you're not getting Kees Smit or Adam Wharton in the summer? That's what we need to be understanding too. And even when it comes to Stiller, maybe. Interesting to see. Daly, could you believe we won the Copa del Rey twice in 15 years? I'm not really surprised. The way that we kind of treat the Copa del Rey backup tournament for me, of course I want to be winning it, but at the same time, it's a backup tournament. Look who's won it. I mean, when Real Betis is winning it, when like Villarreal is in it and stuff like that, when it's all these other teams, I mean, when Real Madrid and Barcelona are not the ones winning it all the time, you might be like, what are we doing? It's kind of a backup tournament. I'm not that surprised, to be honest. I don't think teams take it that serious, to be honest. I don't think teams take it that serious. My guy, King in the making. I appreciate you, mate. I appreciate you. With another super chat. LOL Daly, I don't know why you listen to Rational Barca Kids. Please don't judge us. Reasonable fan base on those radicals. Madrid getting Nico Paz in January is huge for them. The summer is where the biz is done. King in the making. I'll be honest. I love that meme. I think that meme is hilarious. Personally, first of all, I think that meme is hilarious. Sometimes, not everybody, King. King, I know you and I, we've chatted, buddy. We've chatted that You are not irrational. Now, there are some Barcelona people who are irrational out there. We got to call it like it is. There's Real Madrid people who are irrational. I will not judge the entire fan base like that, but I would agree with you. It's just it's all in fun, mate. All in fun. Big up for the super chat. Madrid getting Nico Paz in January is huge for them. The summer is where the biz is done. I would love Nico Paz in January. That won't be happening. I think he would help a lot. I think you could drop Jude a little bit deeper. I think that could be a benefit for us, but I don't think Nico Paz will happen. I think he will be happening in the summer. The summer is where the biz is done. King of the making. Couldn't say it any better, buddy. Couldn't say it any better. We need to be offloading multiple players. We need to go be buying multiple players. I think it's going to be a crazy, crazy summer. Not only the World Cup that we have going on, but the transfer window. I think there's going to be so much player movement too. And here's the thing too, that I think everybody needs to understand. Think of the World Cups. Enzo Fernandez was the guy coming out of the World Cup. He was the next big thing. Look at the time before that too. Remember James Rodriguez coming out? Man, the World Cup is where superstars are born to. There will be a lot of players out there who emerge as absolute stars coming out of the World Cup. That will be interesting to see because I'll tell you right now, don't be surprised if Real Madrid goes and tries and get one of those. Don't be surprised at all. Appreciate you, King in the making, as always, with the super chat, my guy. Very much appreciate you. I'd sell Nico Paz, to be honest. You know, Timmy. It's a good question. It's a good question, too. Mate, you said it too. Nico Paz is $9 million coming in January. I don't think, guys, I really do not believe he's coming in January. I don't believe. And the thing is too, when I make these videos, guys, I want you to understand. I could make a video every single day for Real Madrid. I could. I really could. But so much is just bullshit out there. It really is. I just got to call it like I see it. There's so much bullshit news, whether it's some of these reports out there, because what's happening, and you have to understand how these companies work and these accounts work. On Twitter right now, you get paid with how many views you get. You get paid with interactions, right? These websites, they get paid. If people click on the article, they read the article, there's advertisements all everywhere. They get paid to post bullshit. I technically could get paid to post bullshit too, but if I don't value the information, I don't want to just be on here when I have a platform to be talking to you guys, to be giving you this information and just be spewing just bullshit. I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be doing that at all. What I tell you guys on here is because of credible sources that I believe are out there, and then I will give you my opinion on things. Like the Enzo Fernandez thing, I think that he could eventually come to Real Madrid. I do. Erling Haaland, I think could eventually come to Real Madrid if Pep Guardiola would leave. Only if that would happen. You understand? I'm not saying Haaland coming this summer. Guarantee it, write it down, anything like that. I will give you my opinion, and I will give you things that I believe will be facts, things that have credible sources behind them. Trust me. I don't want to be bullshitting with you guys. I don't want to be doing that at all. Nico Paz, in my opinion, and based on everything I've read, will not be coming in January. Won't be happening. Won't be happening. Don't worry, Daly. I've already sent in my resume to Chabi, just waiting for the interview for center back. Kevin, hey. Kevin, you need to be cooking out there, babe. You need to be cooking out there. I want to be seeing it. Mark Yehi, $40 million. I mentioned it earlier too, Timmy. I don't think he would be coming in the summer because I think he wants to be I think he wants to be starting in the World Cup for England. And I don't know if that would happen at Real Madrid. You might be saying, what do you mean, Daly? If Militao's back, you have not Alvaro Carreras. I mean, he does play center back sometimes. You have Rudiger. You have Militao, Rudiger. If you would have Gehi, you'd have Hausen, Asensio too. I don't know if we'd be rotating enough where you have to understand Gehi right now is the captain at Crystal Palace. He starts week in and week out, plays every single game, 90 minutes. He 100% is starting there, and he'd be getting a ton of minutes. So as much as I would like him, and I would probably be willing to pay $20 million for him, and I think that even Crystal Palace would be incentivized to do it. I don't think it happens. Let's see. What's up, mate? Do you think we can turn our season around and go back to winning ways? Why? What do you think? Is it possible? Appreciate you, mate. Appreciate you, Ronaldo. I do think it's possible. We have to get healthy, mate. We have to get healthy out there. And ideally, we can do that. But we're waiting on a bunch of these players to come back. Militao would be coming back. I believe if Trent could be back, would be good. But honestly, maybe we can kind of struggle our way through it. I think we have a lot of dead weight at the club right now. And that's just the unfortunate thing to be saying. Danny Carvajal, dead weight. Alaba, dead weight. Militao, kind of dead weight. Rudiger, dead weight. I mean, these are players that probably need to be leaving. And we need to go get some other players. I think that the thing that we could do is if you can actually promote some of these younger kids, these academy kids out there, okay? If you could promote those kids and actually give them game time, playing their normal position, maybe we could do good. Still a long ways to go. Still a long, long ways to go. I believe Barcelona's in great form right now. I think they will drop off a little bit. I do. I don't think they're going to keep winning every single game. I'm hopeful when I say that, but I still think we can win La Liga, maybe Champions League, but in all likelihood, probably not. Probably not. But appreciate the question. Appreciate King the Making, my guy. I appreciate the super chats, mate. I very much appreciate that. Again, Kees Smit is not going to Madrid, my brother. He has Barca written all over him. Adam Wharton is more for y'all. Bless up fan will link for chaos. Big up to my guy, King in the Making, again, for the super chat. You know, the thing is, though, mate, the thing is with Kees Smit, first of all, Kees Smit looks to be, I think the guy wants to be a Madridista, guys. I do. And why do I say that? Well, again, King in the Making, I appreciate it. But when you see photos like this, mate, Kees Smit right there in the middle, wearing that beautiful, beautiful orange kit for Real Madrid. Now, granted, he is Dutch, and I don't exactly know the celebration that they do there, but they were all orange there during that celebration. But the guy's got Real Madrid literally written all over him, mate. So big up to you, though, King in the Making, again, for the super chat. Very much appreciate you. I know a lot of you are saying right now, who is the Smit guy? Kees Smit. We will pull up his profile real quick, and then I think we will get out of here too, guys. But guys, if you like these live streams too, what you can do, you can tell me that by liking the video, by commenting on it too. If you want these more often, I would like to be doing maybe some more of these a little bit more often to where I'm interacting with the chat. You know, the thing right now with the match reaction stuff, I just want to get my match reaction out there for you guys as soon as possible. Try to answer some of those super chats and everything like that. Some of the comments, but I want to be getting that. But I love interacting with the chat. I love talking to you guys. So I appreciate you guys all with all the support and everything. Very much I do. Let's talk Kees Smit. Who is this guy? Who's Kees Smit? Kees Smit. He plays for AZ Alkmaar. If I said his name wrong, if I said that club wrong, probably did. He is a midfielder. He is a center mid DM player, 19 years old right now, from the Netherlands, okay? He has played 15 matches so far. He is playing over in the Dutch division. Now, I would be lying to you, mate. I would be lying to you if I said I'm watching the guy week in and week out. The guy's balling out there. I'm not watching him. He's apparently the next big up-and-coming thing out of the Dutch league. One of the next players that might be breaking out into the Netherlands team. We've been linked to him for some time now. The guy's like 17 years old when we were linked to him for the first time. I'm interested to see now 60 million for a cat. I don't know about that. Adam Wharton for me in terms of actual possibilities. Adam Wharton. I think Adam Wharton would be very, very good at Real Madrid. Is he 100 mil worth it? No. And are we able to get Vitinha? Just like my guy said right here, Vitinha is not leaving PSG. He's their golden boy. He's not leaving PSG. As much as I want him, let's just be realistic, guys. He's not leaving. He's not leaving that club. I'd be absolutely shocked about that too. Need to start recruiting players that are not injury prone. Squad depth wins trophies, not just a couple of stars. 100% lawless. That's the thing. We're dealing with an injury crisis time and time again, all the time. We're dealing with it. And we really need to be building not just like 12 players who are good. We need depth out there. And Real Madrid right now, we don't have the depth. We are struggling with the depth right now. So, Daly, I think we will get even better. A lot of people think Barca will drop off, but the team will get better, just as I will expect Real Madrid to get better. I mean, maybe they might get a little bit better. Barcelona, I think with Rafinha coming back for Barcelona, that they have gotten a lot better as of recent, but there's still room for them to drop off. They're winning every single game right now. Eventually, they're going to lose. Eventually, they're going to be dropping points. They're not going to keep it up the whole way. The thing is, though, the biggest thing for Real Madrid is you have to capitalize on your opportunities when that would happen. When that drop-off would happen, Real Madrid needs to be winning. And for me right now, I don't care what Barcelona's doing. Just win. For Real Madrid, just win. Get healthy, just win. That's what we have to be doing. That's all you can be focusing on. Barcelona, it will take care of itself. Do not worry about it. But for Real Madrid, I don't care about them. Just win, baby. That's all we need. That's all we need. Bellingham used to wear a Barca kit as well. King City, tweet that at me. Link is in the description of this video. Tweet that at me. I've never seen that picture. So send that to me. Imagine if we get Angelo Stiller, Vitinha, and Nico. We will be getting Nico Paz, possibly Angelo Stiller. or maybe Adam Wharton, or maybe Kees Smit. I don't believe Vitinha. I would love it, but like my guy said, Vitinha will be 500 million. I don't know about that, but we will see. Who is our next big money signing? Enzo Fernandez. In my opinion, I think that Real Madrid would do it. But guys, we will see exactly what happens too. I appreciate every single one of you hopping in the live stream too. We will be doing some more of these too throughout international break, just where we're coming on, shooting the shit, chatting a little bit too, answering your questions out there too. Might have a guest coming on here very soon too. And I might have to get an op. I might have to get a Barcelona fan on here too. And maybe he can try to tell me why he thinks Barcelona is better, and I can defend it a little against it. But I think we will do another video here very soon too. Guys, if any news breaks, any rumors, anything like that too, I'll be making some videos. I'm going to be making a video here very soon though, telling you the players I think should be sold, the players that we should keep, and the players that I think should go on loan for Real Madrid. Expect a video very, very soon for that. But guys, again, appreciate every single one of you. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Like the video too if you haven't already. Very much appreciate you guys as we're on the road to 10K. Appreciate you guys all very much. Appreciate all the super chats. DeMar Dixon, again, very much appreciate it. King in the making, man. Dropping multiple bombs in here too. Very much appreciate you, my guy King. And, you know, I just appreciate everybody interacting with the chat too, liking the video, everything like that, guys. Means a ton to me. And again, I hope you have a happy holidays too. Happy early new year. And guys, new videos coming very, very soon. Appreciate you all. Love you all. Cheers. Al Madrid.